All right, I got to get running here. Let me blow through these last two. Transcendental meditation. Dear Bill Bergenstock, love the show. Blah, 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 blah. I wanted to hear your opinion on something called transcendental meditation. I can't even say it. I don't know what that is. Is that the one where you're laying on the floor but you feel like you're floated out of the room? Very quick story. I'm a 21-year-old film student, and I fell in love with David Lynch films ever since I found out about them 6 months ago. I've always wanted to make stories like this, but never found that creative spark. I looked up more about him and found out he was a big advocate of TM. Thank you for abbreviating that. Transcendental meditation. Actually, in fact, he created a whole organization dedicated to teaching poverty schools TM, and also claims most of his creativity to it. Sounds pretty good so far. I really believe that meditation can benefit people very much. However, here is where it starts to sound odd. In order to learn TM, you must have a certified TM instructor teach you how to do it over a week for around $1,500. They say you need an instructor because he gives you a personal mantra, which is the core of TM. I'm very conflicted about TM because, on one hand, many people I look up to and respect support TM, such as Jerry Seinfeld, Martin Scorsese, Clint Eastwood, and a ton more. Celebrity TM list. However, on the other hand, something doesn't feel right about charging $1,500 for something that they claim is very simple to understand. If it was so helpful and simple, why don't they just make a YouTube tutorial about it? Somebody probably did. There's a lot more that I left out because I didn't want to bore anyone not interested. TM counter argument, TM benefits. Just wanted to hear your option. Have a blessed day and go fuck yourself. Yeah, I mean, I would just go on YouTube. I would learn how to do it. You know, I used to actually be able to meditate, you know, and get that feeling where I felt like, you know, as I was laying on the floor and just picturing my stomach going up and down, focusing on the breath, all of a sudden my stomach would feel like it was like 30 feet away from my head all of a sudden. And I felt like I was floating in my head, and it was awesome. And then somewhere along the line, as I was meditating, I would start to get to that place, and I would be started to think like, oh, good, it's happening. Here we go. I'm going to start feeling like I'm floating, and then it makes it go away. And I haven't been able to get past that block because you have to not give a shit because it got really fucking frustrating. So, I don't know. I would just keep talking about it to people, and eventually you'll fucking meet somebody, and they could give you some tips, you know? And they could teach you how to do some shit. I don't think you need to pay $1,500 to learn how to meditate. I would imagine that this is something that throughout, I mean, it's not something we learned how to do within the last 20 years. This probably have been done for centuries. And parents probably just taught it to their kids. So I don't think that you need something like that. I bet there's got to be another way to do it.